I'm Harry from Graphitehub, and behind me here is Renascor Resources' new demonstration facility here in Adelaide, South Australia. Graphite is the largest mineral component in every lithium-ion battery. However, at the moment, the majority of both mining and processing is done in China. What Renascor is wanting to do is to become vertically integrated, taking graphite from its Sivia mine, which is located quite closely to Adelaide on the Eyre Peninsula, and then bringing it to Adelaide and then processing it into purified spherical graphite. Join me today as we join David Christensen, Managing Director, on getting a tour through this facility.
Welcome, Harry.
Good to be here, David.
Yeah, really excited to show you around.
Yeah, thanks for the invitation. So David, why does Australia need a project like this?
Yeah, projects like these are a real opportunity in the critical mineral space. And that's largely because the world needs additional capacity. It needs additional downstream capacity. Where is that going to come from? Traditionally in Australia, the opportunity has been to mine projects. We have some of the largest, the best mining projects and some of the best people operating them. And we would take that material and we would send it overseas where it would be processed. But now we need new processing centers. And the opportunity we have is to take that same skill set from the mining side and to move one or two steps further downstream. So in our case, we're going to take graphite, we're going to be producing a graphite flake product at our project in the Eyre Peninsula, but then we have the opportunity to upgrade it, to purify it to a high purity spherical form so we can produce it. And what that will allow us to do is to become not just a producer of a high quality product, but to be a producer of a higher value product and potentially to become even more competitive by moving one step further downstream.
So David, this facility here has been co-funded by the Australian government, $5 million, and you also have a $185 million conditional loan from the Australian government as well. What does that support mean to Renascor?
Yeah, that kind of support has been very important to us. It's not only given us the money to build the plant, to be able to demonstrate we can meet the financial requirements, but it's a real validation of the project, which is important not only for our stakeholders, but for the wider market and for our customers.
David, this is quite an impressive facility you've got here. Would you be able to talk through the purpose of this facility and the challenges that you're trying to overcome?
Yeah, so a lot of people are kind of surprised when I say that we're not really trying to solve a technical problem. We're trying to solve an engineering problem. This isn't a pilot plant. This is a large-scale demonstration facility. We've already produced small-scale samples. We've produced even larger-scale samples in the laboratory. What we want to do now is we want to move to the next step. Pilot-scale facilities exist so you can produce a material to meet a customer specification. Commercial-scale facility exists so you can do it time and time again, day after day after day. What this demonstration facility does, it's the bridge. We'll be operating this with tons of material, day after day, and demonstrating that we can meet the product specifications that our customers need.
We must be honest though, the last couple of years in the graphite market has been tough. We've seen an oversupply of graphite coming out of China, which has resulted in weak graphite prices across both natural and synthetic graphite. But Renascor is betting that this won't last long and isn't viable in the current pricing environment. However, David, you've got your ear to the ground. What are you hearing?
Yeah, the market conditions are tough, and one of the main reasons for that is because there's a problem that hasn't been solved, is how you can create a supply chain that isn't 100% reliant on China. And this is the problem the market's trying to solve. What's happening in the market right now, I guess, as between maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I would say the major difference we're seeing is previously our discussions with not only anode companies, with cell makers, with OEMs, were focused on, can you make the product that we need? Can you produce graphite? Can you produce purified spherical graphite? Can you meet our purity specifications? Can you meet our impurity specifications? What's changed now is those conversations are more sophisticated. It's not good enough to ask, can you make it? They want to know how you're going to make it. Where are you going to fit in the supply chain? And so our discussions now are really about how we can deliver a combination of graphite mined from Sevier and then go that one step further and produce purified spherical graphite with a major cost advantage, and where we fit in the market. And where we see our potential advantage is really leveraging on our resource at Sevier and then demonstrating we can purify that to battery grade to deliver to anode makers.
So each step in scale up brings new challenges. What learnings are you taking from this that will feed into the commercial plant?
We've done a lot of lab test work on this process, and we've even done larger scale lab test work and the largest scale you can get. And we've moved beyond that. We've worked out what we can achieve based in the lab, replicate it here, and now we're moving towards building the commercial scale based on what happens here in our demonstration plant. A lot of the operating data we get, the manning, the costs, reagent consumptions, that will all feed in to working out where we've come from in terms of doing that at a lab, now to doing that at the scale that is ready to build from a commercial point.
Ben, the process of producing purified spherical graphite requires a lot of water and there are chemicals involved. How do you manage this process?
So our commercial facility is going to be co-located with SA Water. So we take wastewater from their Bolivar treatment plant. We clean up that water to a point we can use it in the facility. We require very clean water, and some of the water after we've used it is still very clean. We reuse that where we can. Some of the water streams have higher concentrations of acid and caustic. So we have a water treatment plant to clean up that water, recover some of the caustic and purify it so we can reuse it, which significantly improves the economics of the project. And then the resulting water we clean up further and return to SA Water.
We're here, it's July 2026. Where are we going to be at in 12 months' time?
Yeah, so today we're at the demonstration phase. So we built the plant to demonstrate we can produce it. So 12 months from now, we want to be executing on that. We've already demonstrated that with our Sevier graphite deposit, we have the high quality source of flake graphite. We've already demonstrated we can produce battery grade material that meets customer specifications for the anode market. Now we're building this facility to demonstrate we can do that for scale. So 12 months from now, this becomes not just the demonstration facility, this is the key to executing on the commercial plan.
And what does a successful outcome look like in 12 months' time?
Yeah, a successful plan means we're moving into commercial production.
Yeah.
We've integrated the project together. We're building not just a mine, but a large-scale, commercial-scale facility with partners both here in Australia and abroad to deliver high-quality products to the anode sector.
Well, that's it from us here today at Renascor Resources demonstration plant. We hope you enjoyed it. Thanks David and the team for showing us around. I'm Harry from Graphitehub, and we'll see you next time.